We'll see. What do we have? What we have here is the think and review questions for the HDL. So you need to go through these 4 questions before you look at before we continue on, about what would happen to HDL levels in the blood, increase or decrease, if there was one of these 4 scenarios. So take a moment, look over the notes, and making sure that you have a good understanding, or take an attempt at each of these, and making sure you support your answer with some rationale. And then continue on. Once that's done, continue on with the video to check your responses. So having taken an attempt at the thinking review questions, let's walk through each of them. The first is, what would happen to HDL levels in the blood if you had a decrease in ApoA1 by the liver? So again, if you remember, ApoA1 is necessary in order to have a functioning HDL. So if you had a decrease in ApoA1 production by the liver, it would ultimately result in a decrease in LDL levels in the blood. And the reason for that, with less ApoA1s, you would have a less opportunity, less ApoA1s available to combine with the free cholesterol to form a nascent HDL. And less nascent HDLs mean that you have a decreased opportunity to make the nascent HDL into mature HDLs. Number 2 is, if you had an increase in CETP activity. If you increase this activity, what would happen? Well, you would have a decrease in the HDL in the body. And the reason for that is increased CETP would increase the exchange of triglycerides from LDL to HDL, and HDL giving up its cholesterol to LDL. When this happens, this reduces the number of functioning HDLs and also makes LDL more atherogenic, which means plaque forming. What about an increase in aerobic exercise? Well, as we talked about earlier, exercise is going to increase the amount of ABCA1 that's going to be formed in the liver, which is going to cause or increase the opportunity for ApoA1 and the free cholesterol to combine to form a nascent HDL. And more nascent HDLs means that you have more potential for more mature HDLs to occur. At the same time, HDL and exercise increases the likelihood that HDL will bind with the SRBI receptor on the liver to deposit its cholesterol in the liver, thereby bypassing the CETP enzyme. At the same time, exercise reduces the amount of CETP in the body, which decreases the opportunity for that exchange between HDL and LDL VLDL. At the same time, you have a reduction in endothelial lipase, which is going to reduce the mature HDLs being reduced to a nascent HDL. So taken together, exercise is really important in making more HDLs and prevent the breakdown of the mature HDLs. And finally, what happens if you have an increase in high-fat diet? You'll have a lot of clients having a poor diet. What's going to end up happening in a high-fat diet is going to upregulate the CETP activity, cholesterol ester transfer protein, and that's going to increase the exchange of HDLs giving up its cholesterol to LDL, and LDL giving up its triglyceride to HDL. By doing so, HDL rich in triglyceride has a decreased ability to pick up excess cholesterol, and LDL now is more atherogenic. So make sure that you have a good understanding. Watch the video several times until you have a good understanding of why these occur, because these are the type of questions you'll see on the exam.